Hi, I'm Vernells, 23, South Central Los Angeles, and this is my story. Now, see, I remember when I first did my orientation here, I was just like, all I need is a place, because I knew right then and there, I won't ever go back to that. You feel me? Sleeping at people's houses and stuff like that, I won't ever go back to that. So when I first met Gary, I told him, like, man, all I need is a place to just get my stuff together. And he gave me that opportunity. He told me, like, you look like if I give you that opportunity, you're going to make hell of it. I did, right? They held it that opportunity. All right, for sure. No, and C House helped me so much because I had this single way of thinking, you feel me? Like, and it caused a lot of anger in me too. Like, even at C House, like, living with other people's mentality, different cultures, different backgrounds and stuff, that helped me emotionally. We all think one way, you know, respect is everything and this and that, and violence is like, you feel me, if you won't listen to me, it's this, like, you feel me, and it don't have to be that all, it doesn't have to be that at all, you feel me? And like physically, as in a way of like me waking up, and like I used to wake up in like over there in the hood and jog and stuff like that, but moms didn't really like that because of the situation that happened. Like, we got shot at over there, like me just jogging and somebody just on drugs with a gun thinking I'm a gang member and start shooting over there and stuff. So she didn't really like me jogging. So C House helped me transition back into that mindset. So I was just like, man, I ain't going jogging, like that could be my last jog, you know? But I was in C House, you know? He gave me a different mindset, put me back on track, on the road to success, you know? I got my nursing license, and I never really thought about going to school for nursing. I never would even went back. Like, I was going to school, community colleges strictly for females. I would go to school, get financial aid, and deal with females, you feel me? Like, and then C House got me into a career field, like, you know, showed me how, like, the real world, like, it's the real world where I'm not. Where I used to run for responsibilities, like the responsibilities that Gary have set up in the house, and run for that. Gary and CJ, like mentor wise, like you need to do anytime, any problem. Gary or CJ, yeah, you feel me? Just a quick text, like, what should I? You hit me back, like, you know, and that like, I think that a lot of young, predominantly African American, Latino American men need that, because we only know what we see, and what like the TV shows and stuff, we think like that's the way to live, you feel me? The rap videos, we think that's the way to live. We think our only way to a mansion or to a financial free life or a life just where you be comfortable is to like really dribble a ball. Like, that's what I thought. Like, oh, I didn't get a scholarship after high school. What I'm gonna do, you know? And C House showed me something different than that, you know? One of my first dreams, journals I wrote, was back in March. I came to see February of 19. One of the first ones I wrote was about like my dreams up in real estate. I want to sell Kareem Abdul-Jabbar like a palace, basically, like bricks from Greece and stuff like that, you know? It's like a real dream. And then Gary's like, okay, that's the dream you have now. Put one into perspective, like a short-term goal. And I wrote my 6-month plan. You feel me? For my dream. 6 months plan. From March, I told Gary, like, or the whole C House, like, oh, I want to start school, finish school, like start me a little career, you know, like something to get my mind right while I'm doing my real estate. Find real estate mentors and hopefully like able to move out of, getting ready to move out of C House. At first I got a job. I needed a job. I had got the job. Put myself through school, finished school, graduated, got my license, started my career. Like, the first goal is down, the first steps of the goal is down. Now I'm on my second goal steps. I have 2 dream journals. One is like more reality dreams, as in like steps I want to take in life, and then some is just like fantasies, I guess you would say. $1 million and stuff like that. I really want that stuff, but you know, like, it's just a fantasy, you know, like the first flying car and stuff like that stuff I just be thinking about to spend my money on, I guess you could say. Like, you know, this really helped. writing. I never believed in writing nothing down. Like, you know, writing down your dreams. Like, you lame. That's how we thought about it. Like, you lame. Who the hell? And honestly, it's a good technique. This also, like, I learned that a lot of the people who didn't participate in this, because we have to read this, you know, you're setting up for us to read this. You know, like, get it out, you guys speak it into existence. A lot of people didn't want to speak their dreams into existence. And that's probably why I'm further ahead than a lot of people. You know, like, you gotta believe in I understand, I went through that too. I didn't believe in myself, but you gotta be your own biggest fan. You gotta be you feel me, your number one player. Ain't nobody gonna get up and get it for you. You gotta go up and get it yourself. And putting it into steps and plans is a way to kind of avoid potholes. You know what you want to do, right? You wrote it down. You know what you want to do. You know what steps you want to take. You know where you want to go with it. And you know what you want out of it. But writing it down, I write steps within my steps. You feel me? Like, it's steps within my career. Like, I want to do this. And in order to get here, I'm going to take these steps. Because ain't nothing given. And that's this journey. My goals for the next couple of years is, all right, after I leave C House, I done got my credit together. I done saved some money. You feel me? I done got everything together. I'm gonna further my career up in real estate. Up in medical field. I want to go to finish school. Maybe go for RN, you know, go all the way out. I'm Vernells Story. This is my story.
I want to show you something. So, I just wanted to thank you for making everything worth it. To do all the stuff that took a lot out of me at the beginning, but I was going to share something with you that I did at the beginning that you might have not known or you do know. But the first 6 months when you're doing that orientation, this is where I was staying.
Here?
Yep.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I moved. Yeah. I moved out, took a risk with all the boys in the house, and I stayed in here for like 6 months.
That's dope. Thank you. That's dope. Like, thank you. Like, knowing that you was living in here, you gave away your home to some complete strangers to better their lives. That's dope.
It was all worth it, and I thank you for working so hard and making sure, you know, you did what you were supposed to do.
Thank you.
Now I don't have to live in regret. But thanks, man.
You welcome. Dang, Gary, you're really living in a trailer. That's crazy. I did not know that.